So the state of Florida, thanks to DeSantis, has now banned cell phones in schools, specifically schools K through 8. And I'm going to tell you exactly why I disagree with that. Number one, your priority should be our children's safety, making schools safer so that way us as parents don't feel the need to have to provide our kids cell phones. Second of all, the amount of trials where you are prosecuting a school shooter and this footage or these text messages come into play at these trials. Specifically, I'm going to bring up the Oxford shooter because that's a trial that I covered. And I remember one of either the young man or the young ladies, the student that was hiding in the bathroom, they showed the text messages between her and her mother and her siblings, I believe, and because they were all trying to locate each other. They were trying to communicate with the parents. And those text messages really created, number one, an impact with the jury so that they could comprehend the trauma. But also those text messages from all of the students that were texting their parents, their family, all of that, helped police build a timeline. Because at this point, because they have people hiding in the bathroom, saying, I'm in the bathroom, I'm hiding, this is where he's walking, boom. Now you have a timeline because even though there's cameras inside, the cameras are not in the bathroom. So now this kid is texting saying, hey, he just opened the stall next to me, This all created timestamps. And the amount of footage that was released because these kids were desperate and were literally sending their family footage, recording themselves, sharing stuff. And the amount of times, let's not forget, where police may not have been notified. And yet, because there's students inside of the school calling their parents, calling 911, all of a sudden, that's when they've realized, holy crap, there's a situation at said school. Because you can't tell me, you can't guarantee me that the person or the shooter walks in and all these people, the administrative, the teachers have time to go and call 911 or press a button or whatever. You can't guarantee that. Why are we not putting effort and money into creating safety in our schools? I mean, let's be real. They interviewed, I can't remember his name, but he used to work for Department of Homeland Security, and he is actually the chief of police for the University of Arizona. He has a company where they go and they essentially go into the schools and explain to them what they need to do to make it safer, and they also bring in veterans, people that have experience as police officers.